Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede Barbecue, and today we're making bourbon smoked duck breast with a port sauce on the Burch Barrel. So the first thing that we want to do is get the port sauce started. So here's how we do that. We're going to start by finely dicing one large shallot, and then we want to melt 2 tablespoons of butter into a saute pan, and then we're going to add the shallot and saute these until they're translucent and starting to brown. Then we want to add half a bottle of good port, and we're also going to add 3 sprigs of thyme. Now we want to reduce this until it's been reduced to about half a cup. Then we're going to add half a cup of concentrated broth. You can do chicken or beef. Then we're going to reduce this again, and then we're going to season it with half a tablespoon of our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Burger Boost. We're also going to add 2 more tablespoons of butter. Then we want to pass the sauce through a sieve, and then we can set it aside. Now when the port sauce is ready, it's time to start seasoning and trimming the duck breast. So we got a beautiful Moulard duck breast here from Second City Prime, and the first thing that we want to do is cut the whole breast into 2 halves. Then we're going to carefully score the fat cup into a crisscross pattern. We want to do this so the fat can render better, but also that the smoke can penetrate the duck breast a little bit more. Then we want to season both sides with our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Texas Boost, and then we can set it aside. While the duck breast is resting with the seasoning on, it's time to light up the Burch Barrel, and here's how we do that. We're going to fill up a chimney starter with some quebracho charcoal. Then we're going to use a couple of fire starter to light it on fire. And when we have a good fire going, we're going to dump it into the Burch Barrel. We want to place the duck breast fat side down on the grill grates. Then we're going to raise the lid with the grill grates and keep it at a temperature of about 400 degrees. We're also going to add 4 to 5 Bourbon Barrel Blocks from Smoke Your Bourbon to infuse the duck with great bourbon flavor. Now we're going to smoke the duck breast like this for 7 minutes. Then we want to lower the lid, flip the duck breast over, and then raise the lid back up again. Now we're going to smoke the duck breast like this until we get an inner temperature of about 125 to 130 degrees. We're going to lower the lid again, and then we're going to flip it over and then char the fatty side for maybe a minute or so. You want to move the duck breast around so it doesn't scorch. Then we want to remove the duck breast from the grill. After resting the duck breast for 5 to 7 minutes, it's time to slice it into individual slices. Then these beautiful bourbon smoked duck breasts are ready to serve. And that is how I make my bourbon smoked duck breast with a port sauce on the Burch Barrel. And I think the only thing left to do is to try this and see what it tastes like. And that breast looks amazing. Let's do a little dip in the sauce. Oh, almost better than a steak. It's so rich, it's so flavorful. I really hope you try this at home. Come on. Happy grilling.